Despite strong export sales, corn continued its trend of pushing lower on Thursday. What impact did the latest NWS finding have on cattle? AgDay's Michelle Rook is back with that answer in Markets Now.
Grains ending steady to higher on Thursday with cattle mixed. Dwayne Bussey is joining us with analysis. Dwayne, let's talk about the grain market. A little bit of strength, but how much of that was just short covering as we headed into the reports coming up today?
I'm afraid a whole lot of it was just short covering coming into the report today. Funds are massively short this market. We're all massively short corn anyway and wheat. And so I think they were just bouncing back a little, squaring up positions. Report today, I'd like to say it's a big report, but boy, I don't know if USDA is going to make many changes today.
Yeah, they're not going to touch yield probably on corn, but will they change or adjust demand? That's kind of the question we're all asking, isn't it?
Yep. Well, they should. I mean, our export pace is phenomenal. The weekly exports report yesterday was great. So they should increase demand, but I bet you they don't. I think they want to keep that kind of held back. And that way in upcoming reports, if they do increase the new crop yield, then they can increase the old crop demand. They kind of like to do that to offset each other a little bit. It might be a big nothing burger today, but I would say if there's any surprises, it should be a little bit on the friendly side, I would think.
Okay, let's hope that's the case, because after the report, if we don't get anything substantial, we go back to trading what? Weather and this big yield that's coming at the market.
Yeah, we go back to trading weather and this large yield that everyone's talking about, something like a 186 national corn yield. And that means probably lower prices ahead.
Yeah. So we threw a lot of bullish news at the cattle market on Thursday, including closing the border once again to Mexican imports, but we ended mixed. What did you think of the action?
What I don't like is the huge volume I saw on Thursday and the August live cattle market with a key reversal. That means there was a lot of exchanging of hands of positions. So maybe funds getting out of some longs, maybe some hedgers getting out of some short positions. It's kind of a sign of a top, but I feel like I've called the top like 14 times in this cattle market. So I'm definitely not going to go out on a limb and say it's a top, but the trade action acted that way. We'll know in a day or two.
All right. You wouldn't be the only one. So.
Right.
All right. Thanks so much, Dwayne Bussey with Bolt Marketing. And that is Markets Now. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.
For marketing advice, call Bolt Marketing, a futures and options brokerage firm.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.